noviembre por el título mundial, después tendrá un par de peleas y él tendrá la opción. Él tiene muchas opciones. Benavides, Charlo, una revancha con Crawford que se retiró cobardemente.
My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, how is every single boxing content creator out there not reporting on this news? The WBC, Mauricio Sulaiman, and a statement that he just made that I just showed you guys in Spanish says, talking about possibility rematches with Canelo Alvarez, possibility of fights. Terence Bud Crawford being one of those, but saying Terence Bud Crawford, who retired like a coward. Retired like a coward, says Mauricio Sulaiman. A coward? You're talking about a 4-division, 3-time undisputed, and I'm not talking about 3-time undisputed in 1 division like Canelo Alvarez is a 2-time undisputed, but both of those times being at 168 pounds. Terence Bud Crawford is a 3-time undisputed world champion in 3 different weight divisions. Retired cowardly. Moved up from 147, had a 1 fight at 154, and 154 all the way up to 168. Retired cowardly. Mauricio Sulaiman, a guy who sat there and argued the fact on why Ryan Garcia, who was 1-2-1 at the time, going up to the welterweight division, deserved an automatic title shot. The man who argued why Conor Benn was elevated to the #1 ranking spot by the WBC at 147 pounds, even though the dude hadn't fought at 147 in years. The dude who came out earlier, what was it, the end of 2025, coming out speaking about favoritism, fighters, talking to him about suicide. And you know what? I favor them. I favor some of these fighters. And if the boxing world wants to say that I break the boxing rules, so be it. Mauricio Sulaiman, who the whole boxing world knows, hate it or like it, hate the sanctioning bodies or love the sanctioning bodies. Nobody is dumb enough to be so unknowledgeable, unknowing of how corrupt the WBC is. The green bout, the bout that everybody wants. In the last year, has just been absolutely been making the wrong moves, ladies and gentlemen. I am telling you right now, the track record is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous from Mauricio Sulaiman, who, look it, man, you can say what you want about certain type of fighters, right? Free speech. You can say whatever you want. But to call Terence Bud Crawford a coward, because why? Because he didn't want to pay the sanctioning fee to you guys. What was it? $300,000? 225 of that, Mauricio Sulaiman says it was going to the Retired Boxing Foundation to help fighters in need. The rest of that going into the WBC fund. Mauricio Sulaiman, mad at Terence Bud Crawford because he didn't get his money. And look it, man, I'm not going to sit here and say Terence Bud Crawford shouldn't have paid it. Because at the end of the day, if Terence Bud Crawford made an agreement and understood everything that was going down, and at the end of the day just ended up saying, you know what, I ain't paying them, the hell. Because it is a lot of money at the end of the day. He's getting charged by every sanctioning body. It's not just the WBC, right? And the WBC, who normally charges 3%, lowered the percent to 0.6 but it was still a lot of money. In Shakur Stevenson's problem with the WBC, it's a little different. I think Mauricio Sulaiman was wrong for that. Due to the fact that Shakur Stevenson was moving up weight, fighting Teofimo Lopez for the WBO Ring Magazine title, had nothing to do with the WBC in the lightweight division, which he held the belt. Still tried to charge Shakur Stevenson money, and Shakur Stevenson decided not to pay them, just like Terence Bud Crawford. I agree that Mauricio Sulaiman was out of place when it comes to Shakur Stevenson. Just another bad thing that he did in the last year, my friends. With Terence Bud Crawford, okay, maybe Terence should have paid his sanctioning fee. But how many goddamn times did Terence Bud Crawford pay the WBC? How many goddamn sanctioning fees has Terence Bud Crawford paid throughout his career in the sport of boxing? How many goddamn champions are there in the sport of boxing across 18 different weight divisions? 163 champions. 163 world champions across 18 different weight divisions. Why? Why? Another reason why, you know, the OGs, my granddad, you know, my pops, another reason why they stopped enjoying the sport of boxing, because they started creating too many sanctioning bodies. Too many sanctioning bodies, too much to keep track of, too much boxing politics. Everybody getting in the way of the best fighting the best. Mauricio Sulaiman, once again, just overdoing it, ladies and gentlemen. Calling Terence Bud Crawford a coward is out of place. It's out of place here. You can be mad that you didn't get your money, but to just absolutely shame a legend like Terence Bud Crawford, who's one of the greatest of our era, ladies and gentlemen, and the greatest of his era, is just absolutely diabolical, ladies and gentlemen. And that's coming from a guy who, you know, like I said, agrees maybe Terence Bud Crawford should have paid Mauricio Sulaiman in the WBC, but to call this man a coward, come on, bro. You're calling Terence Bud Crawford a coward? That means you're calling Shakur Stevenson a coward, because Shakur didn't pay either. So that's how you think about dudes, huh? Because you're not getting your money, because, you know, the way the rules are. That's exactly why Zuffa Boxing is coming into the sport and trying to take over, because they see these type of mistakes, and some boxers realize, like, yo, like, why we out here paying all this money, man? Hey, let me know what you guys think, though. At the end of the day, the sport is the sport. It's never going to change. This is the MMA Boxing Addicts channel reporting to you. Foul play by the WBC, Mauricio Sulaiman. But what can we do about it? We're going to continue tomorrow and the rest of our goddamn live covering WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO boxing. It's the way of life. It's boxing. And it's what we got to do, man.